Here with Coach Preston Hudak after a wacky 4-3 win over Grace Academy today. Coach, wacky's got to really be the only word to describe it. What a weird win, but hey, a win's a win.
Yeah, man, 30 years of living, being around the game. I've never seen a baseball game end that way. Just how we drew it up, you know, is a play we worked on last night for sure.
Well, let's start from the end and work backwards. That play at the end, Montgomery Hart looked like it could have gone off the elbow guard, could have gone off the knob, but umps called it safe, and it's just good hustle at the end of the day, right?
Yep, yeah, good hustle at the end of the day. Sounded like it was knob for sure. Ended up running down first base, and it worked out for us. Never saw a baseball game end like that.
So a weird end, but of course we had to get there somehow. The Grace Lions jumped on our pitching a little bit, got a couple of early base hits, scored them, and then the game kind of went stalemate for a little bit. What did you like out of the pitching to recover from that early 2 spot?
I think we attacked hitters. We made some good plays behind our guys. They just came in. I feel like they threw strikes and competed. It was really great to see Anthony get some work out there. Same thing with Watt as well. Good to see those guys come in. Brody did a great job. AJ's curveball was really working. I thought Max overall threw pretty well also, and yeah, it was great to see them respond after giving up a few there early.
And then, of course, we had a couple of fun pitching changes as well. Anthony Seminara, Ryan Waters, both pitching for the first time in a Kingsman uniform, at least in the spring. Yep. What was that decision-making to get them on the mound in that spot, and is that something we can expect to see a little bit more often?
Yeah, I think so, man. Just being non-conference, we're trying to really strategize as we move deeper into the season. That's both with the varsity team and with prospect. Getting those guys out there just to see if they have a good feel for the game, see what their change-ups, their off-speed's like when the game's on the line too. We just really wanted to see that. And you know, who knows, especially once the middle of May rolls around and we're going to head to Lake Point for that tournament, man, we need all the arms that we can get. So them coming out here just to eat up some innings, see what they got, and like the way that they threw it pretty well.
And Ant hitting, I think it was 87 on a fastball at one point. You can't be mad at that as a coach.
No, and I know everybody in this, everybody in the ballpark, and probably back here at Gardner Webb too. I think they heard our prospect guys going crazy when he hit that 87. So good to see him do that.
For sure. And the offense got the job done in the end. There were a couple outs on the base paths. And I guess just looking at that game from an overall standpoint, how does an opportunity to reflect on a game like that kind of show, hey, we're still learning, but we can go down and get things done in the thick of situations?
Yeah, a couple different things come to mind. They threw a really soft lefty. I think the hardest pitch he threw all day was 76, and just learning to adjust. He's not going to change. We have to change our response, and I think letting the ball get deep, not beating ourselves with swinging out of our shoes, just trying to put good barrels on the ball, and just learning from base running as well. That catcher likes to throw. He had a good arm. Did a lot of things well back then for that team. Kudos to him. He played well. But we got to know, especially late in the game, if we're leading off, we have to definitely be diligent and be aware that he likes to throw behind. So I think there's a couple good things to learn from the day.
Yeah, and big prospect series starting tomorrow against DSC. The return trip coming here on the other side of the home and home. How important is the doubleheader tomorrow for the KBA as a whole?
Yeah, I think it's gonna kind of.
You want me to ask the question again?
No, it's okay.
Okay.
It's going to help us determine where we end up going from here. I think it's really going to sway momentum as we move closer to playoff games. DSC's a great team. Lost 3 up in their place, so we're hungry to get them back.
All right. Thanks, Coach.
Yeah, man. Thanks, Chris.